And we're back. I think it's looking a lot better. There was something that was clogging up the computer. All right. So we're back. Oh my God. Ugh. Today's one of those weird days, man. Okay, so where am I? I'm just gonna wait for people to come on back. In the meantime, hey, Hell Diver, what is up? Happy that you could join us. Where is my mouse? I lost my mouse. What the flip? Seriously, dude, where's my mouse? Yeah, we're back. Okay, the mouse is back. Perfect. Means I can get my instructions back up. Okay, and we can now continue. So as we were. We got 2 of those, and now we gotta get these guys. Alright, where are we? Man, to think that I'm gonna have to come back, why am I frozen? And build this other side up is gonna be so much fun. It's such fun. Okay, so we're starting from the back here. Got another one of these guys. Okay, my back is giving me trouble today. Check out the earlier stream to see, get a glimpse of that. Right now I'm trying to focus up on, check out the earlier stream to see, get a glimpse of that. Right now I'm trying to focus up on building out the rest of KYLO REN'S ship. Hey, Turtle, what's up? Him. Because, of course, I had to go and own pet project, which is the AT-AT. So, blame Haskins for the use. These aren't black; these are gray. 8. 6. It's gonna take some getting used to. And then we still don't have any proper grates, so that's a 6. I'm gonna have to split the difference. I mean, just give us some more grates. I would gladly pay for more grates. Keep going into the item shop, hoping to see some new pieces. But it is not to be. Not yet. Doing this. right. So we got that down. I stream. No, I don't stream on weekends. I have to have a break, man. Ooh. Hey, Rob Donald, what's up? I am a 50-year-old dude. Okay, got a full-time job, 2 kids, wife, still married. I would like to stay married. So, hell no, I'm not streaming on weekends. I mean, I love the game, but I don't love it that much. Ah, okay then. So we got this bit right here, as that goes over into here. And apart from the wing sides that we can't have, I think we're good there. If anything, I think. All right, so that's right in the middle of the grate. Dang. What can I do there? What can I do? There's not much I can do unless I replace it completely. There's no way to actually replace it completely. So, hey, Spooky Plume, I'm doing all right. Just trying to work my way through some of this design. There's a fair amount going on. We're building KYLO REN'S TIE Fighter. Here, let me put the link in the... There we go. There's a link. You can follow along there. Or pretty much just go and look at it and ask yourself, what the hell is he doing? Because that's a very pertinent question. What the hell am I doing? Okay. I have solved my problem. My problem is that I need to have some flat pieces that are 1x1s and flush to the ground. I think this should do it. So that's one. I forgot what side these are on, so I'm just going to hedge my bets here. Now go back to roof pieces and haunted house. Epic, I'm begging you to give us some small slanted pieces anytime soon would be nice. There we go. This one will do for now. Alright. And this means I can take this right there. And this one is going to be tough. Because I can't take that right there. I have to take it, bring it down. Stay vertical. Hopefully just come down right and be flush to the side. What we're doing here is reimagining some of the pieces and reusing them in different ways. So we needed that piece, and then we need it over here as well. So, flush, Yep, flush. There's a tiny gap that I suppose we could get rid of. If we really wanted to. I mean, and I do kind of want to, but I want to move on to the next piece. So, I'm just going to clean this up. I don't think that actually impacts anything, so. Move on. Next piece. On to the next one. Done. I'm done, and I'm on to the next. Alright, so this one actually needs the same treatment, but in black. And on the side. It needs to be aligned to there. I think this should work. I was actually doing this on the Millennium Falcon, which, yes, I have to get back to. I know. Wrong side. Let's do this again. But I'm trying to get through this week, as this is my first order week. So I do have a plan. Monday we start back on the Millennium Falcon. We finish the Millennium Falcon. It may take a couple days. In fact, it will take a couple days, but we will finish it. So, you know, just so everyone is fully aware, I do have a plan. I promise. The music is one of the reasons I like building over in the Lost Isles. Sorry, on the Star Wars Island and Lost Isles. Over on the mainland, you don't have any music whatsoever, but the music is always there in the in both of these places. So it's really good for a stream, because we do have copyright issues that we have to deal with, where we can't just play any old music. So it's a very welcome thing to have. Capitan Christian YT, welcome. Fearless Fire, good to see you. How will I make the diagonal parts of the wings? Carefully and slowly. I just do one bit at a time. Don't get ahead of myself. I have a basic idea, but yeah, there was one program, for some reason, Stream Elements was taking a lot of memory. It's like there was something clogging the cache or something. So I had to go and restart the whole computer. I was not amused. So it looks like it's going to be back to restarting the computer before every stream. The things I do for you guys. Okay, next one. And I'm done, and I'm on to the next one. Done, I'm done, and I'm on to the next. One of the things that you need to really consider when you're making a build like this is don't get ahead of yourself. Take it bit by bit, otherwise you're going to freak yourself out and never actually complete it. The last thing that you want to do is get into your own head and start telling yourself there's no way that you can do something, because it will become a self-fulfilling prophecy. What we do as we take it step by step is that we figure it out on the way. And every single thing we do, we learn from it. by the time we get to a problem that is actually quite insurmountable, we already have a solution. Or at least the mindset to find a solution. So I'm not worrying about any diagonal bits or even worrying about any color. And that's something that a lot of people get really hung up on. It's not the right color. Something that I got hung up on for a while as myself. Not the right color. And sometimes the color is the last thing that you need to be thinking about. Wow. You were just able to launch Fortnite for the first time. Are you on PC, Legion? Helldiver, I learned all these techniques by pretty much playing every day and just having a problem in front of me that I had to resolve. So some of these things were found completely accidentally. The first main building technique that I discovered that could actually work for us was I had a balloon in place and I was trying to put a piece next to the balloon, and this was like sometime back in, like, I don't know, maybe June, July, something like last year. But the balloon was on the side and I found that pieces were affected by it. So I kind of shared that with the community, and we discovered that you could use dynamic objects to turn pieces. So that's where some of the diagonal building came up. The rest of it was about just using different pieces for different shapes and more intent. The Craftopia community was great in actually developing some of these ideas, because with General Ronimus, for instance, I shared a video showing how to turn things with the balloon. General Ronimus jumped on and said, hey, have you tried this as well? And he was talking about the thruster. So we kind of worked together to come up with, to do a lot of experimenting to see how far we could take it. So there was a lot of sharing. Thank you, Ann Kitty. But yeah, it's a lot of just discovery and working with people around you. One of the things that we try not to do is we try not to hoard information. And unfortunately, you will have some people who will get a new technique and they will try to keep it for themselves for various reasons. But most of the development of these ideas actually come from when you can share with other people and they can point you to a different way of thinking. Like General Ronimus is one of my go-to people. A Bide Guy, Kaboom, Rooster. And we're constantly sharing these different ideas on how to just get better. So it's huge. You don't just get good at building something by yourself. That's not how it works. Yeah, the llamas have always been tauntauns on Star Wars Island. We found that last year in the early part of the Star Wars release. I'm glad you finally found one. I think people were like so enamored with the whole release that they didn't notice a lot of the small details. Whoa, Nelly. What the heck just happened? Okay. That just happened. Okay, let's go. This came out of nowhere. But it does offer a solution that I was looking for. There was a piece that I didn't have. And then the next piece, part just kind of resolved that whole question. Yeah, like I said, the llamas have been around for a while. Okay, we got on the outside. What are we putting on the outside? We're putting red. Oh my god. This moment feels like a moment of vindication for me. Yes. Yes. This is going to be okay. Maybe I shouldn't get too excited, but they just gave us these lights. And in this part of the tutorial, it's asking for red lights. Just red lights. This entire front grille is all red lights. Oh, come on. They can't go next to each other? Okay, they can go next to each other like that. No. Okay, up one, just up one. Come on. I'm done, and I'm on to the next one. I don't know if it can go side by side. Has anybody put these side by side yet? Oh. What's the spacing on these things? It's apparently not a... Okay, I see. So we may be able to move them up and down. We need to get the fence post, get Beachside Boulevard. This post is the most powerful post in the game. It allows you to do incremental movements. That's my tip from me to you. And we can now take something like this and move it up and down to where we actually want it to go. So if I want it here, move it over here. Come on, up. Nope, it does not like that. It does not like to be that close. Okay, so I gotta find a middle ground. That where it connects here is a problem. So I gotta come over to the side there and use this right here to go up. And that should do it. I think there's still a little space, but I can live with that space. Yeah, I can live with that space. That space is completely livable. And like when I say things can be found accidentally, that right there is one of the things. The being able to move things off of this and use it as a building technique, that was a complete accident. I wasn't out looking for it or saying, hey, you can move something. I just happened to move a piece through it and realize that, hey, this can be used to affect other pieces. And it's really nice when you can actually discover something like that. And of course, I like to share. So if I know it, you guys also know it. Just saying. Oh, one of the other reasons that some people may not share certain techniques with the community is because sometimes it's an outright glitch. And outright glitches really should be reported. And in some cases, Epic will patch it. But they usually try to patch it if it's going to cause harm to the game in any way, or if it's a cheating mechanism. So in Craftopia, we don't actually even share glitches because it's a mechanism to cheat the playing, how the game is played. Oh, son of a... I got so caught up in talking that I didn't realize that this middle section is actually extended. Crap. Oh boy, okay. How many hits for each of these? So, how was your day? Fascinating. Wolf Knight, you have subscribed just in time for me to sit here and break 40 lights. Thank you for subscribing, by the way. I really appreciate it. I would say welcome to the Puck Army, the maybe even the Puck Nation, or whatever. But I don't quite know how to describe us. Welcome. I think welcome is the simplest way that I can say it. So let me see about adding a piece in here. It's a sad state of affairs. Alright, we're gonna pop this on top. Oh, I actually think it may be affected a little bit by what we have to put under. This could be problematic. Alright, okay, and see, it's still one back. Here 934. Okay, hopefully this is a 6. Notice that is actually a 4, isn't it? A 4 with a touch of 5. Okay, let's see how this plays out. Shall we? Because this is supposed to be... I don't think this actually works on the side, on floors. Does it? It goes that way. I think yesterday I was trying with this. And it doesn't like to turn. So... let's see. Oh, this particular technique with using the pressure plates, that and the machine blocks, that one I came up with on my own. I was fooling around trying to find out how different things were affected. So I was actually purposely looking for a solution. You know what would actually be really good here? I think I'm going about this one in the wrong way. I don't need a flat panel because of these particular lights. can I make a movement based on this? So either I have to come out here and make my movements off of this. Nope, it does not like it. It does not like it at all because they're different elevations. Or I should be in here using a piece like this. Since it likes walls. Why aren't you attaching? Okay, there you are. So, there. Alright, we have a solution. It doesn't like floors, but it likes walls. And this is the exact right size. No problems. Only solutions. Bye, Rooster. I'll see you later, man. Thanks for all your input, dude. You are a rock star. Alright, let me get this set up over here again. Increments. Like I said, you may not be able to get them side by side, but we can get them close enough. So keep this in mind if you want to do like a red strip of lights. It's going to have to be a wall. Every time. No floor pieces. And they just don't turn. And it's amazing how they put all this metal into these pieces, but they haven't put and made them harder to hit, but haven't put any metal into the floor pieces. Well, there is a patch coming. There's always a patch coming after every release. So hopefully that will take care of a lot of these issues. It's funny how these will align instantly, but then the in between, gotta find the right spot. But now you know how to manipulate them. So, if that's like the one thing that you've learned today, how to mess with these lights, I think it's worth it. Hey, Rise Beneath. Why Rise? What is it you want to share? a lot of people want to come and share in the comments. It's a nice little community here. Just don't, you know, what's the word I'm looking for here? Don't over promote yourself. It's one of those rude things to do in streams. But what do you what picture do you want to post? It's weird because the stream etiquette is actually different on YouTube than it is over on Twitch. On Twitch, the stream etiquette is quite it's a known thing. With YouTube, seems that we have to learn a lot of it. All right, we got 2 blues. Really? 2 blues? Okay. All right, my compartment. That still could be thrusters. I'm not thoroughly unconvinced yet. That can still be thrusters. Oh. Oh, really? Why don't you share that in Craftopia? I want to see that. I completely missed that. I was kind of locked in trying to get it built. Sorry I didn't see that. If you remember Craftopia, come over and paste it in the section. Oh, how did I find Craftopia group? I believe Kaboom was putting out like a promotion thing, and he was inviting people, saying, "Hey, come join Craftopia," and he was doing like a little contest or something. I forget. It was like last year in June or something. So I went to the community, wondering like what the hell it was, and just kind of fell in with the guys. Realized that it was not a self-serving group where they only promoted themselves, and I kind of stuck around. It's nice to be able to find a good community. When you find a good community, you really have to appreciate it as much as you can. And big kudos to Kaboom and the guys for keeping that community spirit alive. It's very much needed. So needed. Three, then 1, 2, 3. Okay, everything matches up. Not bad. 1, 2, 3. Space in between there. All right, let's see. If you have the link to the PDF, I'm actually on page. Is it page 73? No, page 37 right now. Step 73. I have it right here. Let me pin it in the comments. Pin. There we go. There. Now I can focus. All right. Let's see. We have 10 minutes left to go. So, are we going to be able to make it count or not? I don't think we can. Oh, that's a pretty big piece. Okay, let me find the other side of it. Here we go. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 12. 12 by 4. First order off. Bugle off. Haunted house on. Do we have a 6? We don't have a 6. Fortnite Festival. Yeah, Fortnite Festival. Fortnite Festival. Okay, so we got 6 by 8, so 6. Where do you go, sir? Which way do you go? Okay, top of the 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2. Oh, so close in there. I don't think I'll be able to do that. Man, spacing is seriously tight. Oh, that is 12. That is the right width. I need to get... Okay, so that's the right length. I need to get wider now. So the idea here was the back of it was not supposed to be 6. This is where it's supposed to go. $12 by 8. So now that is 12 by 8. Perfect. But then, I might as well just gone. Because it's an 8. You know what? Differentiate it. I'm just going to use Friendly Neighborhood. Hey, Luffy, thank you so much for subscribing. Welcome. I appreciate your support. Okay, there we go. We can differentiate the side. There's one side, there's the next side. And then we have our 8 gray in first order. Gray, gray. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right there. And then we have these guys. I think I'm going to use these just to differentiate. Oh man, that's going to be tough. Okay, not exactly, because that's supposed to go over, and then these pieces cap it. Oh. Yeah, we'll come back to that. Maybe. Maybe we will. Maybe we won't. What else can we get here? You never contribute to the Lego community. Come on. We need more brains. I don't want to steal nobody's thunder. There's like so many great brains out there. You're not stealing anybody's thunder. Do you think that I worry about stealing people's thunder? My main concern is about just going and sharing the ideas so we can actually bounce ideas off of each other and build each other. I know there's smarter people out there, and being able to work with them is so much more rewarding than just talking to myself. Okay, your Cloud City, I want to see your Cloud City, but I also want to see you come out to the community. You don't have to come in and like show off and be braggadocious or anything. You just have to come in and be there, be present. That is like a serious value that you have. I like big brains. Bring your brain. Give us your brain. I mean that in the best possible way, of course. Brains. I like brains. I may regret that. Alright, and then back to First Order. Nope, not First Order. I need Fortnite Forever because they have the best black pieces. I want to come and check them out. I can't check out everybody's bills, and I can't come in everybody's world, but I do want to see some really good builds. KLC, go check out the mashup on LegoStore.com. They have the X-wing from that new movie they just put out recently, where they did a mashup of the X-wing and the TIE Fighter. So you're doing something very similar. You should go and check that build, and but it's about just changing the wings on that particular build. So I don't know if that's exactly what you're doing. But for sure, you need to go and check that build out. It's pretty damn good. Ah, I've fallen. Okay, it is now 9:54. Okay, I am pretty much out of time. Maybe I should just finish over here, but I do need to. No, I'm going to leave over there pristine, so that I can focus a little better. Let me see if we can at least get the front of the cockpit. Oh my god. Yeah, about that. Okay, so I was going to try to put the front of the cockpit on. I'm pretty much saying to hell with that right now, because what the hell, man. So I'm just going to build my pieces here. A little platform, a little rise, and there we go. It's a side, and then we have, oh, that could be interesting. I wonder what I can do here. Can I? No, I can't. Dang it! Oh, actually, I can. For the first time ever. I can actually do this. I can do one. Oh, hold on. Where am I? Right here. One. That's a 6. And that's a 4. I've never been able to do that. So that's a minor triumph for me. Minor triumph, but you know, it's a good triumph. It's my triumph. You can't take it from me. It's mine. My precious. and this one is a little tricky. I don't think I'm even going to bother with that one because I need to go haunted house, get the top. Seriously, dude, all of that, and I have to do this. This now takes it up to level 3, but it needs to be 2 up here, and then I have to turn the piece so that it is flat. So that's another step I have to take. But if you want to see how to build the black piece here, I suppose we can use the last 2 minutes left to get this up. You know what? Hell with that. Alright, so this has been KYLO REN'S TIE Fighter. We are getting pretty close to the completion, I would think. So I mean, I would love to do the rest of this on stream. We may end up doing it because, you know, knowing me, I'm going to end up working on the AT-AT all weekend. Because, you know, I am obsessed with the AT-AT, and I'm obsessed with getting a really good looking AT-AT out there, because I know a lot of people are going out and using the current AT-AT building, AT-AT, which is very loosely based on the actual AT-AT itself, but being one of the first actual AT-AT builders in the game, it's been bothering me, and I have to go and build an accurate movie accurate AT-AT with legs. So this is the beginning of that. This is my prototype. I will likely build it again, but right now the dimensions are all fully accurate, and I've discovered a few things in here that I'm going to have to kind of adapt on the next version to get like better placement of like these rails. These rails are going to be essential to getting this build proper. But this will be walking, or the next version will be walking. This is the one where I figure out all the problems and pretty much just how to fix them. So we will have slanted angles, slanted sides. We can get another slanted side here, but I am still figuring out a couple of things here. This wall itself was absolutely worth it. So as you can see, it's kind of a work in progress, but we do have some solutions, and by the time we're done with this, you're going to have an AT-AT that is going to blow people's minds. The currently walking, but Bacanico has got a really good walking one. There are some others out there that look okay. Kaboom is working on a walking one as well. He's working on making the building walk. So go and check those out. And well, the community is huge. There's a lot going on. So if you aren't checking out builds from other community members and everything, you are kicking your ear, like doing a massive disservice to yourself. So this is me. I stream. I'm the MadPuck66. I stream every morning from 8:30 a.m. to 10 a.m. because I have to run off to work. And today's one of those long work days. I edit videos for a living. Let me just put that out there. I edit videos for a living. I do marketing and promotions and other stuff. And I don't. So if you see like a lot of tutorials and everything missing, and you're wondering like why I don't do more tutorials, it's because that's my daily job, and I don't want to do my job 24/7. So hold back. I will try to share as much as I can and build live on stream so that you guys can really see for yourself. But you learn so much from figuring things out from what we can show. So it's a reason why you don't see a lot of tutorials from me. I will share the tutorials that are completely necessary, and sometimes the editing is a little bit rushed to try to get through it, but it's all about just sharing those information. Best thing about video is you can pause it, you can rewind it, you can see all the steps. I will try to make it a little easier for you guys moving forward. But we have to get going to work now, because I do have to get money from something. Yeah. So anyway, thank you for joining. I really appreciate you guys coming and hanging out and chatting and everything. Come to Craftopia, share your builds. I want to see them. The entire community wants to see them. And it's a good place with a lot of really cool people. There's it's not like a competitive space where people are kicking each other or anything. If there's any of that going on, we try to stamp it out as much as possible. We jump on it because we don't mess around. And it's all about sharing in the community. So please come on out. I want to see you. Want to see your guys' builds. It's a great community. Legion, do you have a link to Craftopia? All right. Well, in any case, thank you so much. Tomorrow is another day. Tomorrow's Friday, so we are going to finish up. And I will see you tomorrow.
You like love sour, then you should come try my boy.